Hello, I'm David Bell and I'm the Managing Director of Hope Corps. Some of you might remember that a little while back I put out a blog about why people volunteer their time. We had some great discussions around it. But recently I've been thinking more about this and I wanted to expand that discussion. So I posted on our Hope Corps LinkedIn page and I also put out some emails to some volunteers that I've worked with in the past. It was amazing to find out the reasons why you, our Hope Corps, volunteer for Operation Hope, and I wanted to share some today. Some of you wanted to volunteer with Banking on Our Future because you wanted our youth to have the tools and the resources that you didn't have when you were a kid. Or on the flip side, you were lucky enough to have somebody in your life that gave you this information, and you wanted to be that person for somebody else. We know that there's some volunteers that work with the Hope Centers and they do this because they've had a family member that have had issues around home ownership or maybe credit and they want to be the solution for others. And we have a lot of you that really want to help after a natural disaster, but yet you can't get to that site. So you volunteer with Hope Coalition America and you help as a virtual national recovery volunteer. All of these had one common theme, that you wanted to give back to your community. You wanted to be a change for your community, and you're doing just this. But there's one thing that nobody mentioned, and that was you wanted to have a financial contribution for the nonprofit you were volunteering for. I understand why you didn't bring this up, but I'm here to tell you today that you are. You are a financial contribution to Operation Hope and to any other organization that you're volunteering your time for. Independent Sector puts out the national value of volunteer time each year. The most recent value is for 2012 and it's currently set at $22.14. That really adds up. For an individual that might volunteer 12 hours per year, that's $265 that you're giving financially to that nonprofit because it's something or a service that does not now have to be paid for by that nonprofit. For an organization like Bank of America, which in 2012 donated 1,383 hours to Operation Hope, that's a contribution of over $30,000. That is real contributions. That is real investments. And so we really appreciate that and we thank you for this. And this is on top of the actual funding that many of you give individually to Operation Hope and our volunteer partners and other partners give to us each year. So I'm here to say thank you. I know we're all in this because we want to make a change in our community. We want to be the resource to that child or to that adult that they don't have. But we also want to thank you for the tremendous, tremendous support you're giving to Operation Hope financially by volunteering for us. So thank you for being Hope Corps. Thank you for being engaged in your community, and thank you for being the change that you want to see in your world.